Today's sentimental and technical video for the QuasiDB service for the 9th of June 2021. I've been watching Bitcoin a lot because obviously we've got a fund for my friends, so I felt I've got a lot of responsibility on my shoulders that this doesn't actually fall too much further, and that's why I've been having quite late nights. We've got a bullish Gartley, and that's going to be it'll still be valid assuming that we don't break the low at the 30,834 area, and if that holds, we'll break the pitchfork. If we break the pitchfork, we could potentially come back down, maybe test that support, but we do want it above the 38.2. So this is great. This is like one criteria. This could be the second, and this could be the third. Ideally, we'd want it above Fibonacci, and then we could maybe test this this shift channel 61.8, and we might bounce around a bit. We've got a lot of resistance overhead, but it's a good sign that we've got a bullish harmonic now. So I won't make it a long video today, but just note that these levels there, that low and that resistance, and then that resistance, and we're probably going to come into some more resistance there, but we'll get to them when we get there. AJ, SLC, I am going to zip through these, so you can just pause the video if you want the levels. Very sideways, as you can see. 85.05 and 83.89. There's monthly pivot there, and we're a buy. AU, massive stop loss cluster above 777. One below is far at 75.64. We are a buy, and they're going long. EA, bearish 5.0. Which is just basically just saying that we need to X, A, B, so we need to come down and then we come up. That's what it is saying, because this is like half a harmonic, if you see what I mean. So it needs to do that, then it needs to do this, and then it does, then it meets that D completion. So we'll have to come down, bounce, and then we'll be a sell up here, if that makes sense. If it doesn't make sense, let me know, and then I'll draw something up on paint. But we are a sell, and they're selling it over time, so there's a mismatch. Very tricky, and I think Marco's going to share a inverse correlation chart for the S&P, and this is obviously inversely correlated to that with risk. So EU 122. And 12160, we're a buy, sideways. Oh God, 142 and 1414, we are a buy, sideways. And you, apologies if you can hear my cat. 7206, 7179, we're a buy, and it's kind of sideways. They sold it, but then they're going long again. So we are pretty much where we were yesterday. Yeah, pretty much. It hasn't really changed much. This would have been a buy for us, but I'm glad we just we didn't take it because we're below monthly pivot. Euro yen. Sorry for laughing. My cat's going nuts. 133.45, 132.85. We're a buy, and they went long, and now they're sort of going sideways. If they short it, we can come up, so be careful. Pound yen, what's it doing here? That's annoying. Yeah, that is annoying. One above is there at 155.15 and 154.5, and we are buy, and it's very sideways. It has been sideways for ages. Dollar yen 109.54 and 109.15. Note where monthly pivot is on these charts. Just check the pink line. If we're above, we're bullish. If we're below, we're bearish, technically, anyway. It's got a bearish dragon, which is diagonal break. So it's saying just to enter there short. You would have done quite well if you did. It's just a diagonal break. It's quite basic, really. Yeah, so we're a sell there, and a bearish harmonic. Dollar CAD. Now this is shifting a little bit towards being a buy, but we are at a high level a sell because we're over 50% by miles. There's monthly pivot, so we're bearish because we're below, and 121.20 and 1.2. We've got Bank of Canada today, so this is going to be like a whipsaw. So have to be careful. There's no press conference today, so that might help. If there was a press conference up as well, then it would rubber band quite a lot. Dollar Swiss at 89.76. Oh yeah, and the one below is 89.50. 89.76, yeah, 89.76, and then 89.50. So it's only 25 pips in between. Gold, just looking at this humongous zigzag there, it's actually $35, so it's pretty huge. And there's your buy opportunity. It's the diagonal break. It's just like UJ, but in reverse. So there's your entry because of that. It's why it's worth getting the Zoop indicator, because that would give you a huge, humongous heads up on that move. So you could have had your stop there, and your R would have been fantastic. So your resistance is 1903, and as I see above, 1918, and the one below is 1880. I'm going to wrap up now. I don't want to make it a long video. I've got another video planned for later to do zigzags and Fibonacci, and it should be quite useful for you if you're quite new to trading. You can use it and get some good trade setups and stuff like that. So have a good day. I'll speak to you soon.